Trouble, 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 trouble. Hello, everybody, and welcome to. I'm sorry, we're getting a note here. This show is no longer the midweek war. It has been taken over by Ethan Carter III. Well, welcome to the show, formerly known as the Midweek War. I'm just kidding. This is a prop. Antonio Garza, how are you doing this week?
Was that improv, or have you been playing that all day?
That was improv. I literally just saw that now.
Kudos, my friend. Kudos.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been at the Groundlings. You'll see me in Vegas. I'm at the Ritz-Carlton all week.
I am doing great. Finally, this is chapter 4 of the Midweek War. We're here to talk. My favorite show, Mike's hated show, Impact Wrestling.
I stress this. I've been watching Impact for over 10 years. It's not that it's not my favorite show. At this point, it's Stockholm Syndrome. But I'm trying to get therapy to get out of it. All right, Garza, what is your one word for Impact this week?
My one word is heel, because this was a heel-dominated show.
Oh, man, was it ever. My one word for this week, it's on my lower third, and that word is Norv.
He's back.
Honestly, I think I even made a joke on Twitter last week that said, if EC3's first opponent is Norv Furnham, I will lose my goddamn mind. Antonio, guess what I did when I saw who EC3's first opponent was?
You lost your goddamn mind.
Yes, I did. And I apologize, Sorg. I know you don't like the GD, but I couldn't help it. It was Norv Furnham. I lost my damn mind. All right, so, Antonio, what was your good this week?
Okay, my good, I'm a sucker for those shows where the heel faction, not necessarily authority, but just the heel champion, the heel faction has control of the booking, and they just put their faces through hell. I love that. That's like super easy booking. I like that it doesn't happen every day. So happening this time with EC3 and just like completely messing with everyone was like a dream come true. So I really, really enjoyed that aspect of this whole show. That's my good. What's yours?
My good this week is Matt Hardy looking like an idiot where Drew Galloway didn't.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they were fighting different types of teams, but yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, but were they really? Drew was fighting 3 guys, and Matt was fighting 2.
Well, Matt was fighting 2 former world champs.
Okay, Abyss is a former world champ.
Yeah, but then you have Manic and the other guy.
Right, and Manic is a former X Division champ.
That's true.
To be fair, what exactly has Drew Galloway proven in Impact? A lot less than Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd see those 2 matches and you'd think that maybe they should be flipped. Like, Drew just lost his entire stable. He should be down and he should not be winning. Matt should be the one that's able to get over on the dirty heels because guess what? He's going to be the one feuding with Ethan Carter. He should have won that match to make Ethan Carter upset. Okay, I'm not booking. Ethan Carter is. It's all on him. Tony, what was your bad this week?
Oh, man. Well, let me choose. Because I have several ones. But I'm going to give it to Drew Galloway and his promo. Like, the promo wasn't necessarily bad, but here's what I got from it. We just lost a battle against the BDC, and we can no longer team. Mm-hmm. However, me, Drew Galloway, I'm still going to feud with you guys. I'll just find some other 2 geeks to do it with me. And I was like, no, you lost the war. You can't continue the
So,
feud.
to be fair to Drew Galloway, last week on Impact, during that match, Josh Matthews, the voice of Impact Wrestling, said if MVP loses, he can just get more guys to beat up the Rising.
Yeah.
He said that on commentary. You don't say that. You don't say things that break up your own storylines. You don't do that, man. Like, that's something for an asshole like me who's live tweeting your show to say. In fact, I was getting ready to write that tweet, and then Josh said it for me. You should not be doing things like that.
Yeah, but that's what I got from that promo. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but that's what I got.
Yeah, and you know who those other two people are going to be, right?
Actually, I haven't read spoilers.
I haven't read spoilers either, but there's only two people that make sense. The Wolves.
Yeah.
Because wolves hunt in packs, Garza.
Yeah.
And they're just going to call themselves like the Pack. And Drew Galloway is going to be the leader of the Pack.
It's sad that it can't be the Wolf Pack.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, God. And they can bring in Kevin Nash.
They'll just call it the Wolf Band.
Yeah. The Wolf Band. Oh, my kingdom for the Wolf Band. All right. My bad this week is, and I don't have factual evidence to back this up. It seems like they only had 2 headsets.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Was that just me? Like, because for those of you who didn't watch Impact, and why would you at this point? Ethan Carter sat down with Josh Matthews and with Pope Daddy for commentary, which normally I'd be all open for EC3 at the commentary table. He's a very good speaker. He has a defined character, and he might be able to help Josh and Pope. However, what we got was very stilted commentary with no one talking over each other, which was nice, but then again, no one talking
at all
to each other either. Like, all right, so it seemed like they only had 2 headsets, right?
Yeah, that was actually, I was wondering, was this the same tapings as the show they did where the lights went off? No, right?
No, that was way after this.
Okay. So, because it did go through my mind, like, maybe they did fuck up the audio.
Well, I'm also assuming that this commentary is not live.
Well, so, they were at the table.
Because at Slammiversary, Mike, Tonio, Pope, and Josh were all on commentary.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, and I have no evidence, like I said, I have no evidence to back this up. They brought Ethan, Josh, and Pope in the commentary room in Nashville, but then realized, oh shit, we only have 2 headsets because we've never had a third guy in here. And we just realized that, wait, we had Ethan sit in on commentary during these tapings.
Yeah.
How is this going to work?
That's a total possibility too. Yeah.
It was super duper awkward and weird.
Yeah. I mean, it was awkward. At least they made it work, but yeah, it was like weird.
They kind of made it work. Like they kept saying that the Pope was, oh, I'm gonna sit this one out, Daddy. I'm like, yeah. Really? like you've been talking shit about EC3 this entire time. Why would you not talk shit now? It's not like you're, Byron Saxton or Alex Riley and you're gonna get your ass kicked. You're the Pope. Like you've wrestled some of the guys EC3 has wrestled.
Yeah. You probably wrestled EC3 at some point.
No, I think Pope was gone by the time EC3 showed up.
Okay. No, I mean in
oh, you mean like in anywhere else? Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've wrestled at some point.
Yeah.
So what will be your change for this week?
My change, I didn't see the point in breaking up the EC3 gauntlet in 3 parts. especially the final match was going to be like a dirty finish. So I would just move the whole match to the end and like that's it. Like it actually seemed weird that they had to go back and then he had to come out again.
Yeah, like I mean the point EC3 was trying to make was that he was going to wrestle 3 matches in a row.
Yeah.
Why not have him do that and then pretend to be super winded after beating someone like Dewey Barnes and like have him sit in the middle of the ring, have him steal the Kurt Angle taunt from the Olympics, like
Oh yeah.
Like that would, and like when he's on his knees, like throwing his hands in the air, all of a sudden you hear Angle's music, and then Ethan's like, "Wait, what now?"
Yeah, like that's not part of the plan.
Yeah, as opposed to somewhere in the middle having a Lashley versus Tyrus match. Yeah. All right. Anyway, my change would be: can we just fire Mr. Anderson? That's my change. Can he go to Global Force? Because Global Force is taking all the people I like in TNA, and it's leaving all the guys I don't.
You do realize if he goes to Global Force, he's just gonna come back in 1 month.
I don't care. I don't care. I remember there was a time when Mr. Anderson was not an Impact for like a month and a half, and I gotta say I enjoyed the show more.
I do agree that at this point Anderson doesn't really serve a purpose, except I really like his song.
Oh God! You know what?
I like
Tonio, I will send you the $1.29 so you can go on Impact's website and buy Anderson's song. If that's the only redeeming factor of his character, then he can go away. He can just go.
Yeah, so I can agree with anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see... And plus, you had Lashley, you had Anderson go up to EC3 and ask for a title match. Excuse me, why would he wrestle you guys for the title? He's beaten you.
Yeah.
He's beaten you. Like, there are, like, I could see Bram going up. And actually, Matt Hardy, as much as I don't like that, that makes sense. Because Matt Hardy's never wrestled EC3. EC3 should only be giving challenges to people he has not wrestled.
Yeah. Well, I do believe that Lashley's number 2 in the top 5 ranking thing.
You know what? Here's what I think of the top 5 rankings. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because what has Lashley done to be top 2? He lost to EC3 and Tyrus at Slammiversary. He should be out of the top 5. Like, if anything, James Storm should be number 1 because he beat Magnus. James Storm should be number 1 because he beat Magnus and the audio equipment at the same time. Or, you know, Jeff Jarrett should be on there because he's a champion. All right. Can we talk about this in-depth interview? With Jeff Jarrett?
Yeah.
First of all, they split part 2 into 2 parts.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Doesn't that make the second part 3?
Yeah, that's I'm gonna take that as part 3.
So he just said that he's gonna use the TNA King of the Mountain title in Global Force.
Yep.
Like that was the joke we were all making on the internet.
Yeah. Not only Global Force, like
that shouldn't be a real thing.
I kind of took it like he's just gonna take it everywhere. So
it's just, like who's gonna want to fight Jeff Jarrett for a fake title?
I just hope that at some point he puts like a huge GFW sticker over the TNA logo. Because people will notice that there's the 3 letters TNA there.
Oh my God, if he puts a giant GFW sticker over it, that would be the best title in the world.
That'd be worth defending.
Yeah, but like and he's like they're so vague and cryptic because they don't know what they're gonna do yet.
Yeah.
I'm fully convinced
that they're like super short and they don't really like they talk about something but they don't go into definite. And I'm just like, why didn't they just do like a 5-minute interview, YouTube it, or like put it on TV? It's okay, 5 minutes, I can take it.
Yeah.
But,
Or here's what you do. Here's how I like if I was in charge of TNA and no, I'm not the person Dixie Carter teased for next week. I know who that is, and it's not going to be fun. Anyway, if I was booking the GFW TNA thing, you get 4 guys who are GFW. You get PJ Black, Scott Steiner,
Shelton.
Who?
Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin, yes. Excellent. And let's say I don't know. All right, you know what? Three's good enough. At Slammiversary, you have a GFW invasion in that match and give Jarrett the win. Like, you have those guys come in and take out Rude, take out Drew. Like, and hell, you know what? Have Drew be the mole. Have Drew be the mole inside TNA because he has been fighting for everything TNA's been. He's been fighting against everything TNA's been doing. The best person to lead a
rising
invasion. A rising! Yes! And Jeff Jarrett can spray tag hashtag stand up on his guitars. It'll be great. And Drew looks good in green, I'm assuming. That would have been perfect. Like, and then you actually have something interesting where people expecting Jeff Jarrett to win and be cheered, but now he's this dick that suckered TNA in and then brought in his own guys to attack his former friends like Bobby Roode and Eric Young. Like, and then you have to have uneasy alliances with Roode and Young against the GFW invaders. Things like that. And then, no, you just announced later that Eric Young and Bobby Roode are both going to be at GFW.
But Eric Young has been talking trash with Jeff.
Eric Young has been talking trash with everyone who has an opinion.
No, I mean, yeah.
He told all of us to fuck off.
Real life Eric Young, yes, but I think he's trying to play like he's like TNA guy going into. But like going back to that, I think that's like the game they're doing with Jeff. They just trying to sucker in TNA, and I think that's why they're just gonna go all the way to Bound for Glory. He gets inducted to a Hall of Fame, like bitches, nominated Hall of Fame, and you cannot take it away. Enter the champion and our hero EC3, the killer of Hall of Famers, defending TNA.
See, again, we're way too creative for TNA's booking.
Yeah, I know.
I guarantee EC3 will not have that belt by Bound for Glory. There's no way.
I'm sad to say it, but I agree.
The only way EC3 has that belt up until Bound for Glory is if Rockstar Spud is taking it off him. That's the only way.
I'd be okay with that.
Or Kurt Angle is healed from his surgery and just takes it off EC3 again. So anyway, was there anything else on Impact that we need to discuss besides the awesome Norv, Fernum, and Shark Boy matches?
What else happened? There was a terrible knockouts match.
Yep, there sure was.
Yeah. I don't know what they.
By the way, Velvet is now calling that move the number 1 stunner. It's not the number 1 stunner in the knockouts division.
Yeah.
that belongs to Taryn Terrell.
It's still a bit more of improvement from Cena's stunner. She just no.
Yeah, but Cena does a springboard. Cena's center should look a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, I guess. But what else happened? Nothing really.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think we covered pretty much it. Oh, Dixie Carter at the end.
Oh yeah, she came back. Aunt D is back.
Aunt D is back, and oh man, she has not seen a camera in some time.
Yeah. Since you already announced that there's gonna be this new authority character, do you think she's staying as a non-TV character, or is she doing like a Vince McMahon and she's just coming in to mess with the thing?
That I do not know. I don't think she's staying around. Just given what her character was saying, that seems like to me that she's not sticking around.
Okay.
All right, but since I already know who it is, I accidentally spoiled myself on this. Garza, who do you think it is? I'm not going to tell if you're right or wrong. I'm just going to say if you're wrong. I'm going to say if your idea is better or worse than who they got.
So realistically, I'm gonna go with Jared.
Okay.
Non-realistically, I'm gonna go with Don West.
Oh my God, both those ideas are so much better.
Oh no!
Both of those ideas are so much better than what we're ultimately gonna get.
I was hoping Jeff Jarrett was my really low standard one.
Both of all right. I'll say this: both of those ideas are more interesting.
Okay,
how about that?
Just hit me on this. Is he currently in TNA or is he a new signing?
Kinda.
Okay.
Kinda. Trust me, you'll see next week.
It's next week. I'll wait.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't even know who I would have wanted it to be. I mean, you know what? Honestly, you know who I would have put down just because it'd be great? Jeremy Borash.
Oh yeah.
Jeremy Borash, a guy who's been with the company since its inception, a guy who has heat with EC3, number one.
Yeah.
A guy who is fairly competent on the microphone. I like JB. He has a good gimmick. The fans like him. And, I think JB would be a really cool idea. It's not Jeremy Borash. It's not. It's way worse than that.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
It's Mike Tenay.
I would be okay with Mike Tenay too. Okay. I'd be okay with Mike Tenay.
No, yeah, I agree with Borash. Like not only a GM, like he should be with fucking Josh at the table. Borash should.
No, you can't put Borash and Josh at the table for 2 hours though. Without someone to bounce off, they sound way too similar.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
They sound except Josh sounds way more bitter about everything.
Yes.
All right. But yeah, I think that's it for Impact Wrestling this week. As I said, you guys will get to see who the new authority figure is next week. Oh boy, is it fun. So Garza, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me at DW Revolution for the Twitters, and you can find me at thewrestlingrevolution.com. Come and join us. Where can we find you, Matt?
I am at MadMike4883 on the Twitters. I live tweet all 4 of these shows in the Midweek War every Wednesday night. You can look at my jokes by following the hashtag MM for Mad Mike. And and if you want more of this, go to WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Look up Sorgatron Media. Look up IWC. Look up everything related to the name Sorg. Just go on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, iHeartRadio sometimes. Go everywhere on the internet. We are there to give you entertainment because we love you. Biblically. Anyway, that's it for the Midweek War. You can tell this is the end of our 4th show.
Yeah.
I'm Mad Mike. That is Tonio. What?
I think it's proper, since this is the last show, to do some plugins. Go listen to Panel Riot. Go become a Patreon for the WMS show.
Hey, you can also become a Patreon for Panel Riot.
Yeah,
this is true. I mean, DJ Lunchbox, he brings the funny. He brings the funny, you guys. He absolutely does.
He can make comic books and movies fun. Wait.
He brings he makes comic books come alive.
Imagination.
Yes. Also, if you're in the Pittsburgh area and you want a good slice of pizza, go to Slice on Broadway because I've had it and they are fantastic. All right. So, for that's Antonio Garza.
Yes.
I'm Mad Mike. This has been the Midweek War.